It has been 4 months since the Hamas assault on southern Israel, the worst terrorist attack on the state since its creation in 1948. David Katz lives far from the Gaza border in the town of Mevatzeret Zion near Jerusalem. From here, he can hear the daily sound of Israel's Iron Dome defense system shooting down rockets from Gaza. For Katz, the memory of October 7 is something he lives with daily.
Total invasion of what we now know was about 3,000 Hamas-affiliated or Islamic Jihad or simply people from Gaza who overran our border and then mercilessly attacked those farming towns and villages along the border, even making their way all the way to the city of Ofakim, where they killed over 50 people in the most brutal ways. It was just the most shocking, horrible day of our 34 years of permanently living in Israel.
And the worries are far from over for Katz. Katz's 2 sons, his daughter-in-law and his son-in-law, are serving in the Israel Defense Forces. His eldest son, a 33-year-old father of 3, is returning from the battlefield.
A nightmare. I couldn't believe it. I sort of still can't believe it. But now he's coming home, at least for now. All of the reservists are being told that they have to plan on possibly going back in May, if not before.
Many Israeli families are in the same situation, says Amihai Cohen, senior fellow at the Israel Democracy Institute.
I have a son who's fighting and in the combat zone. So there is this feeling of actual danger to a close family member. But on the other hand, when you walk around Tel Aviv or Jerusalem, economically, the country is going back to normal.
Many Israelis see no easy way to resolve the conflict in Gaza. Meanwhile, they face the pressures of international opinion, mounting civilian casualties in Gaza, and endless questions about who started it all, and perhaps, most importantly, how it will end.
It's terrible that so many civilians are killed. But the question, once again, is who's responsible? Who is responsible for it? No one asks the simple question: can the Hamas simply surrender, go to exile, and then the entire operation will be finished?
A survey published last month by the Israel Democracy Institute found that 67.9% of Israelis polled believe the conflict will continue for more than 2 months, while 45.5% estimate they will go for more than 4 months. Just over 17% said they don't know how much longer the war will go on. Along with the uncertainty is the lingering fear. Tel Aviv resident Chahar Chetatsky, the father of 2 girls, has been debating whether to leave the country.
I think since that time, I'm always thinking to myself if we want to stay here or not in Israel, as hard as it sounds.
Meanwhile, military operations in Gaza continue, along with efforts to secure the release of the remaining hostages held by Hamas. Celia Mendoza, VOA News, Jerusalem.